Hey guys, good morning and happy St. Patrick's Day. It's Tuesday, and as promised, we're delivering you the first part of our 4-part series on hip mobility. And here to help me, I have Kat Fields.
Hey guys.
One of our resident trainers here at All In. So first, we're going to demonstrate for you some tissue work using a foam roller and actually a batting cage ball, which also doubles as a massage ball. So Kat's going to demonstrate how to roll out the glutes using the massage ball to start. Okay, what you want to do is set it up underneath your glutes, which is your butt. You also have the side, which is known as the glute medius. So we're focusing right there. She's going to cross this leg on top, and she's going to roll out. Now you just want to get different areas there. Might not feel the most comfortable position, but in time it will definitely work out those problem areas and improve your movement. So you want to spend some time, and as far as how long you want to do this, you want to just listen to your body. So depending on where you're tighter, you're going to spend a little more time. So obviously you want to do both sides there. Secondly, she's going to demonstrate rolling out the hip flexors. As you know, the hip flexors tighten up as we sit, as we drive around our cars. You know, we're stuck in this position. So we want to loosen that up, and we want to roll it out. So she's going to first do it with the massage ball, and you're setting that up right at the top of your quads where it meets the insertion of your hip. And if you have an area that's really tight, you just want to spend some time on it. Just let the pressure work there. Again, not the most comfortable in the beginning, but in time this will be very essential. Okay? And now let's demonstrate how you can also do it with the foam roller. Okay, the best way to do this is to set up off of the edge of it. So you're going to set up off the edge and roll your hip flexors, flip over. Okay? And exactly, just like that. So that other leg's going to hang off. You're going to get more pressure on the other side, just like that.
And same thing, you want to spend a lot of time on this if you have a sore spot.
Exactly. Very good thing to do on squat day. All right, so we got some tissue work there. Next, we're going to go into what's called banded distraction. So, as I said, the bands serve as a good tool to restore the sliding surfaces of the joint by pulling you into the stretch. So first, she's going to demonstrate a hip flexor stretch. So she's going to set that band up high towards her hip joint. Okay, half kneeling position. You might want to use a pillow or an Airex pad if you have one. Driving the hip forward, creating a nice stretch right in the front on the left side here. And you want to hold these stretches probably for at least 30 to 40 seconds. And if you want to rotate in towards the knee, going to the right, you also get a little more of a stretch as well. Obviously do both sides on that. Next, she's going to demonstrate how to stretch the hamstrings with the band. Now these are super bands. You can get these in most fitness places, carry them. You can get them online, Sports Authority. You know, they come in all different thicknesses. You have 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 2 inch. We're using about 1.5 inch band here. Okay, so set it up. Spin around. Okay, so what you want to do is set that band all the way up in your hip. And the side that you have the band on is the side where you're going to put the foot out. Okay, so the left foot comes forward, and now she's just going to flatten her back and hinge, and she's getting that pull right in the back of her left leg. So right back in here is where we're targeting. Make sure you maintain a nice straight knee. If you want to get a little more of an added stretch, you can dorsiflex the toe just like that. You want to hold on to something probably. We're just using a PVC pipe here. Okay, good. And lastly, we're going to give you a couple movement exercises in preparation. And this is kind of the order you want to follow. You want to work from tissue work into some banded stretching into your movement, because now you've worked that out and now you should be able to move better, and then you begin your workout. So we're going to do some quadruped hip circles. Quadruped is a fancy word for all fours. Okay, so she's going to set up on the pad. Just turn to the side. Okay, so your cues here. So on all fours, the quadruped position, you're going to make sure your hips are over your knees. So she's going to slide back, set up her hands underneath her shoulders. Okay, and she's just going to abduct the right leg, which means coming out to the side, and then extend back. All the way back, extending the leg and bringing it in, flexing, all the way up, and then back down. Okay, the whole time, what's important here is you want to maintain a flat back, a flat low back. So you're not rotating your entire body, you're focusing mainly on just moving the hip. So relaxing here, again, abduct out to the right, extend back, and squeeze the knee all the way up towards the elbow into flexion. Up and then back down. Good. And you're going to do those probably about 10-15 times is good on either side. And finally, the last one is going to be hip swings. So we're going to demonstrate two directions here. First, the lateral swing. So you're going to set up, you want to hold a wall or a column or something you can feel stable on, and she's going to swing her right leg. And you're going for height on this. What you want to focus on is not flexing too much. A lot of times people are flexed over. Stand nice and tall and just swing that hip out and go for height. So hip abduction, and now she's going to turn and she's going to demonstrate flexion. Again, do not flex the upper body. I see this all too often where people lean forward. Try to resist that, and there you go. So you're going to do both sides on that, and there you have it. Some great stuff for hip mobility. Hope you guys enjoy it.